Hello again from Central Virginia. It is now the third week in August, and I am going to continue to plant my fall garden. As I've said before, it's kind of hard to do when you've got your summer garden raging, but I'm going to go ahead and pull out the remaining tomato plants from my sauce patch. They're just about done. I've got a few green tomatoes on there, but I'll probably make some green tomatoes, fried green tomatoes, green salsa with them. I'm going to be planting some brassicas. Now, normally I like to plant things from seed, but things just got away from me this year, and it's a little bit late for me to really start from seed the brassicas if I want to make sure that I'm going to have a crop. So I did go ahead and I bought a few plants. I bought some Brussels sprouts, and I have some stonehead, I think this is cabbage. I also bought some magic green broccoli. Now this is new, and the nursery that I bought these from have not had these before. So I decided I would give them a try and see if I can get some nice broccoli. This is broccoli, green magic. If it works out, maybe I'll look for the seeds next year. That is already pretty well prepped from the tomatoes, but I'm going to just give it a little bit of refreshing as I plant, just to kind of give it a little boost here. I am planning to cover this space, which is going to be a little problematic. I'm going to have to rework some of these marigold plants, but I've already got posts into this space, and it'll be good for me to put a cover here. I'll be pulling out these tomato plants. I'll be adding in some of my lovely homemade compost and planting those little plants right in. Process by just picking off all of the tomatoes that are here. Whether they are green or whether they are ripening, everything must go. Yeah, I'll make some green tomato salsa. That'll be lovely. Green tomato, ripening tomato, green little ones. The thing we want to do is just go ahead and cut the string off. The string I had is a Florida weave. I don't need that on for this. I'm taking care not to step too much inside the bed, just to keep it from getting compressed. All right, the next thing I'm going to do, do a little pulling here. These are going to go into the compost. Now you're a marigold. You're going to go that way. Okay, here's another. All right, I have everything laid out the way I want. The broccolis are at this end. In the center, sort of back in the here, I've got the Brussels sprouts. They're going to be a little bit taller, and then the cabbages in the very front. So let's go ahead and plant. Now for each of these plants, I'm just going to loosen the soil up. I'm going to add a good boost of compost in every planting area. Nice rich compost in there. All right, go ahead and plant each little seedling, and I'm going to give each one an immediate water with some good fish emulsion. Why am I doing that? Well, because I want to make sure that they get a good start in life. The fish emulsion has a lot of nitrogen in it, and that's going to be what these leafy greens really crave. Gonna get a nice little hole, put some nice little compost around it, get it good and rich. Okay, there we go. Tuck that one all in. You can always put some compost around the top too. It'll just seep on in there and make that plant so happy. Fish emulsion. All right. All right, I'm just going to continue down the row, continue with my planting. All right, I've got all this planted, and now I want to give this one more good, really good soaking in. Well, I have this all planted up, and I've got the covers on top. You can see that I've got a lanternfly that has decided to get right in there. I'm going to try to kill it. I have little cups that are up on top of the poles to keep it from poking through. As long as you take good care of your insect netting, it'll last you for several seasons. So do take care. Yep, this is well mulched. We'll water this really well each day until these plants really start getting established. As often happens when I'm out here, my mic cut off, so I do apologize for that. At any rate, I have now planted 8 broccoli plants, 4 cabbage plants, and 4 Brussels sprout plants. So that's a nice addition to the fall garden. I always love transitioning between the different planting seasons. It's kind of challenging when you have in the middle of warm season to try to squeeze in those cold season crops, but it's a really great way to keep your garden going and going and going. This garden should go well into late October, maybe even early November if I'm lucky here in central Virginia. So I hope your garden is growing well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.